Thanks, baby. All right, bud. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hang on. Let me make sure this mic is muted. And turn down the volume. How are you?
Oh, lovely.
You've had an interesting week.
Man, I'd rather be back in the hospital right about now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, fine, man. I missed you too. Shit, that's not good. How's that?
Oh, that's good.
Okay, cool beans. I broke down and got a new camera mount because I figured the one I bought from Five Below wasn't going to last long.
No, that's why you got it from Five Below.
I mean, you know, we pimping on a budget.
I know.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're back, man. I missed you. Yeah.
Thanks. Just my ex manipulating my kid to be a little bitch. So
this is the way, apparently.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
I've said it before, man. 10 years ago, if I had just killed her, I'd be out of jail now.
I mean, right?
You know?
Yeah.
And and hey, let's go, Brandon. Oh, we're not allowed to say that on YouTube anymore.
No, fuck.
Because, you know, the big tech that's on their knees to the government establishment. That's mean and disrespectful. And Robert De Niro coming out to a microphone and saying, fuck Trump, isn't. It's your own fault because your damn mainstream media turned around and said, when everybody was cheering, fuck Joe Biden. She goes, see that? They're cheering for you. They're saying, let's go, Brandon. And that was the end of that. It's funny that you're not allowed to say that anymore on YouTube. Oh, YouTube, I'm just informing people that they can't say, let's go, Brandon, on YouTube anymore. But if you go over to Facebook, you can still call out the Let's Go, Brandon song as music that you can put behind your posts.
You know, nothing surprises me anymore.
Nope.
It really doesn't.
I'm one Powerball ticket away from moving to Texas and buying a bunch of fucking guns.
Hell yeah. Texas is the Shire.
Well, you know, I'd make sure I lived close enough to the border so I could nail people as they were trying to come over.
I thought you were going to say escape if you needed to.
Who would want to escape to Mexico?
I'm just saying, you know, if you had to flee prosecution. Yeah. Although they'll come get you in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, my ex, she resurfaced this week. You know,
We're live.
Huh?
We're live.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Well,
So
she still did.
Right.
But anywho, yeah, she resurfaced. Fun early week. You know, not responding. But yeah.
Might want to look
So
at that.
tonight we're drawing. I don't know if you can tell by my pencil work here. Ooh, Arthur Adams.
Arthur Adams.
Nice.
Modern Masters Volume 6.
Jesus, that's gorgeous. I always love Hulk versus Thing.
Yeah. It's got a whole bunch of cool stuff on the back. But... I bought this, I don't know how long ago. I can never tell what it does, what it says by the code. I'll have to look for the copyright inside. 2006. So I bought this new at the local store that I get the Bad Idea books from. And I bought this. There were a couple ones I bought. One was all centered around like swamp creatures, so Swamp Thing and Man Thing and various other, so Solomon Grundy and stuff like that.
Oh, sweet. Hey, have you seen the new animated Batman? Yeah, definitely. The Long Halloween.
I think I saw the first part.
Yeah, it's good.
The first part was good.
Yeah, second part's pretty good too. Takes a minute to get used to Dean Winchester as Batman.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds supernaturally familiar. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's like 32 degrees up here today. Well, tonight.
Nice. Yeah, that. I'm saying nice in a sarcastic kind of way.
Yeah.
Because I do not appreciate the cold weather.
I took my last run of antibiotics, which is good. Because one of the many side effects it has apparently is giving you the 2 a.m. Taco Bell shits.
Nice.
For 3 days now.
3 days.
It didn't do a damn thing to me when I was in the hospital getting it intravenously. But the pills, however, it also makes you itch like you're on meth. And it sucks because I don't have a back scratcher. My back is itchy as a motherfucker. So I'll be buying one next week.
I bet you will.
Yep. I finally got my Brian Silverback stuff in from the Kara Prime there.
Oh, yeah?
I got, that's the cover. That's the character on the handbook. Who looks really good on the cover. And the art on his story is a little subpar to me, but Raven Monroe's got a story in here. She's awesome. I backed one of her campaigns, just like an all ages thing. But that's the shattered cover there.
Very nice cover.
Yeah. Brian colored all the stories because he said he couldn't afford to pay anybody. The figure is I couldn't afford to pay anybody and still make a bunch of money. Yeah. This is the artwork for the character on the cover of the handbook that looked really nice. Yeah. It's very like 2000 AD.
Yeah, but um, I kind of like 2000 AD sometimes.
Yeah, so do I, but that was a little less than
Yeah,
what I think it is the rest of it came off like so polished. Like some of it's like a little too cartoony, but uh on certain things. But it's it's pretty damn good. There's a story in here from Travis Gibb and a couple, I guess a few of these actually there's actually theme songs in there, so you can QR code your phone onto the QR code, and it'll actually like play music for the story.
that's clever.
Yeah, so that's something completely different.
Hmm.
JT Malloy that I've had on did a story in here. His art's really good. He's also a punk rock dude, and
I
Ra-
really like JT.
yeah, Raven did a. This is Raven Monroe's art. She is friggin'
Oh,
so good.
nice.
Yeah, and she was actually able to quit her day job and start her full time comic career. And I guess business across the street or next door to where she was working at the pizzeria in town was I guess like a comic shop, and they were looking to invest money into something and decided they were going to become publishers,
Oh, that's cool.
and they pretty much signed her. So
Love,
she,
love it when a plan comes together.
yeah, she can still do like Kickstarters or Indiegogos and crowdfund her books. But once they're fulfilled, uh, she'll do an exclusive cover for that store, and that'll be the official newsstand edition. I was like, congratulations to her.
It's really cool to see, um, that kind of stuff happen for people. I mean, it kind of gives you hope.
Hmm.
Is you know, those of us who are in this field. I mean, it's not like we're selling something that people need. Although maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah, they do.
I mean, you need an escape from reality, especially lately.
Hmm.
But it's it's considered a frivolous thing to buy artwork and stuff like that. So every time I make a sale, man, I mean, I'm really happy I do.
So
Yeah.
I wanna show this, and we'll do our separate votes on who rocked the green and white the best.
Okay.
Spectre, one of my all-time favorites.
Oh yeah.
She-Hulk,
Huh?
you know, before they turned her into She-Man. The original Captain Marvel, when Captain Marvel was still cool,
Yeah.
or Rogue.
Okay, so I have an unhealthy obsession with Rogue, um, but I am gonna say probably Spectre.
Gonna go with
And
Spectre because you prefer redheads that can touch you and not murder you in the same instance.
no, actually, because I mean I do love that outfit on Rogue, but I love the Jim Lee outfit on Rogue better.
Oh, you mean the tattered Savage Land outfit?
Well, oh, okay. Also, yes, but I was talking about the green and yellow with the
Hmm.
jacket,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
that's just because I mean that's what I grew up on.
yeah. So yeah, Spectre wins.
You kind of figured he would.
Yeah. So do you have a woodpecker, or did you set your phone to do the predator sound?
My message notification is the predator sound. I don't have a woodpecker. It's made of steel. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
I have a poker.
more like one of those instruments that nobody can pronounce, but everybody knows what it is.
Yeah. You know who came up with that predator snarl sound, right?
No.
Peter Cullen
Huh.
of Optimus Prime fame.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Well, I figured you did, but
I know. Well, let's just say I knew the name, and once you started saying Optimus Prime, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, so damn it, y'all all got me on friggin' TikTok now.
I'm so sorry.
It was kind of funny because I kept hitting the home button because I don't know anything I'm doing over there. So I kept hitting the button, and it kept taking me over to Passion for Drawings page, and he was doing like a different sketch card every day for Inktober.
Hmm.
So it just kept taking me to one after the other, and none of them in any semblance of order.
I'm still figuring it out, but there's been a lot of funny shit on there. So
Oh yeah, I shared one out. I forget what it was though. I'll have to look on Facebook because I shared up the stories on one of them. It put them to both my things.
I figure since you've been really good about sending me lovely reels that are just hilarious, I'd send you some of the TikToks.
That's This is one that so we'll beat that. Lots of
We got Echo.
yeah. Let's see. We got echo now. No, it's gone now.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Checkmate. Lib, Lib man, Libtard man declares his pronouns are "Let's go, Brandon." Oh, there I go again. So there, my friend Nick posted it, and I shared it. So if you look at my Facebook stories, it's like somewhere in the middle. Well, it's at the beginning. It's like the fourth one in, I think. Uh, they have released a manga Akira box set, 35th anniversary. Uh, it's 116.57 on Amazon or 117 at Walmart. It's a box set. It flips open from the top, and it's got all the Akira manga books inside, each one with a different color spine, and of course numbered. Uh, Total page count of all the books together is 2,532 pages.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Ron DeSantis to ban Alec Baldwin from making movies in Florida. Babylon Bee. I love them. They do say it's with this administration, it's hotter and hotter to make fun of stuff because they'll make a parody up and like the next day it'll be true. Like they got this one, which is the guy who lost the Virginia governor's race, Terry McAuliffe, baffled that telling parents the state owns their children wasn't a winning strategy. Insiders say Biden really crapping his pants over the Democrats' election losses.
It's just it's so funny because it all moves in cycles.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, everybody gets disenfranchised with whoever's in. It doesn't matter. And then, you know, oh, I don't like him. You know, oh, they're terrible. Blah blah blah. It's like I don't think you guys realize they're all terrible.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yes.
I know they're all terrible.
Well, I'm not talking about you when I say I say I don't think you guys realize it. I'm not saying you, you know, because you and I have talked about that. But I just,
yeah.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that I want politicians to wear their sponsors on their suits like NASCAR does.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I made a post one time that said, when a billionaire dies, who gets his senators? It's a joke, but it's not.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah. It's kind of, you know.
It's kind of like I wish it was, but it's not really.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things that you got to laugh at, because otherwise you'd want to get pitchforks and torches.
I already do want to.
Yeah. So in case you haven't noticed, we're doing Predator tonight.
Yeah, just in case. There I go. Echoing. Echoing again.
So, Krista's Kickstarter campaign, The Lure.
Yeah.
I am. She reached out to me a couple of weeks ago, and I'm doing an exclusive print for that campaign.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's always nice to get an opportunity to paint some kinky shit.
Mm-hmm. Get the channel your April.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the Shawn. She just finished inking, I guess, and she was coloring the piece for day 29 of her Kingtober campaign. Face.
I was gonna say, you're talking about April?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a live draw last week, and I was gonna participate, but I forgot because I don't have a secretary, so, and I've determined that I need one, or a life manager, or a life coach, or something.
You just have to open up Google Calendar and put stuff down. It'll come like 15 minutes beforehand.
If you're going to cloud the discussion with facts,
don't get all offended on my part. So apparently, GameStop is getting countertop video game consoles, like the ones that like Walmart and Target sell.
Mm-hmm.
You're
talking about like the arcade one-ups?
Yeah, except these aren't arcade one-ups. They're more like a Neo Geo because they're loaded with like 400 to 700 different games.
Oh, cool.
And they're full-size cabinets, but they just sit like on like a bar top. So, you could set them up on, you could set it up on a table, like on a Lazy Susan, so it could, so you could, turn it around for somebody else to play next or whatever, or you can just put it on your kitchen countertop, so Matt could sit there and play video games instead of bugging you. Heard of something called dinner? Stuff like that. But they are so much more expensive.
Well, of course they are. They're a GameStop.
Yeah, they're like $6,000.
You know Antonio D?
I don't think so.
Okay, he does that book, The Changeling.
Nope.
Oh, well, you should meet him. And I will send him your info so he can reach out to you because he's looking to promote his book. I just assumed you already knew him. Shit. Anyway, you do know everybody. You hush.
Oh, I know. But just not everybody.
No, I mean, there's a lot of people that comprise everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he builds systems like that for a lot less than thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, you put a whole bunch of fans in, and you basically put like a top of the line gaming
PC.
PC in the cabinet, hook it up to a screen, and you install however many emulators you need, and kind of steal the games from online.
Yeah. Well, he's building the full size cabinets, the arcade cabinets, which I gotta admit that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I used to always think that if I ever got rich enough to have like fuck you money, I'd get a full size Street Fighter Championship Edition cabinet. So far, I have yet to get rich enough to have fuck you money. I'm fucking working on it, man.
All those kids you have, you're not gonna have fuck you money for a long time.
No, I am not. But that's okay.
Yeah, so apparently my kid decided now that she's gone and put the poison chemical compound from the government in her body, that she's no longer afraid of needles with her anxiety meds.
Oh.
So she decided she wants to get her ears pierced.
Okay.
So of course, her mother told her, because of course it's probably somebody that she knows, from doing no good thing. And she knew it would piss me off, so she had her tell me that her mother is making an appointment for her at the tattoo studio. That's where she's going to get her ears pierced. And then her mother decides she's going to tell me also that my daughter won't be over this weekend, on the court order legal weekend for me to have her, because she has plans.
Oh.
What are they? Why don't you ask her? And my daughter starts getting fresher and fresher with me because, of course, her mother manipulates everything and sets things in motion. And kids don't need much more to, act like a jackass. And it wasn't, it wasn't bad enough I was getting the play stupid treatment from all the phone calls I've got this week that she wasn't in school. No, I was in school. I go to school.
Oh, Lord.
So were you there or were you just late? I don't know.
Oh, God.
I'm like, you're just trying my patience. So I hung up on her, shut my phone off. While I was in the midst of shutting the phone off, she's sending me crying face emojis because I won't talk to her, and I hung up on her. And her mother tried calling me, denied. She tried calling me, denied. Shut the phone off and put it on the charger.
Jesus.
I'm like, do not try my patience. still not feeling good because all the antibiotics and everything, and I can finally, sleep now that I'm home. I didn't get crap for sleep while I was in the hospital for almost a week, so. And I had to sleep on my recliner the other night because I got up from taking a nap in the afternoon. I accidentally knocked the remote for my bed. Well, the head and the feet were like way up in the air, onto the other side of the bed that I couldn't get at. So I was like, what else?
Yeah, what fresh hell is this?
Yeah, really. Layer number 7.
Yeah. Dante's Inferno of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I guess McFarlane's figures aren't selling quite as well as he thought they were going to. He did
The DC one?
He did figures for Dune.
Oh yeah, I saw those. They're actually pretty cool.
Yeah, except one of them's Batista, the other one's full Aquaman, and I watched it. It was boring as shit, just like the first one.
I have yet to watch it. I like it.
The better version of that movie is actually the one that the sci-fi channel did about 10 years ago. Yeah.
You know what? I believe that.
I sat down to watch Venom 2, and it was so good, I pretty much fell asleep 10 minutes in.
The only thing you need to know about Venom 2 is the post-credit scene.
Which I'm sure I can see on YouTube.
You absolutely can. Did you see the trailer for Book of Boba Fett?
Yep.
Did you go all fanboy on it like I did?
No.
No?
No.
Not into it?
Yeah, I wasn't that thrilled with it. He ruled by fear. He ruled by fear, and I'll rule by fairness. Like,
You really think that that's going to be how he does things?
Well, I don't know. You got Kathleen Kennedy in charge.
I don't think that that's going to be the case. I mean, yeah, she's in charge of it. Because Christmas has yet to come early for bad boys and girls. But
I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Where's our usual suspects?
Nowhere to be found.
Where's Dory?
And she popped into a show the other night. She's like, "Oh, I'm glad you're still at it."
And Mike Jimmy, where's my international notoriety?
Yeah, I know. No idea. It's probably working.
It probably is.
Well, it's still kind of early for him too.
Yeah, that's true. Don't start that shit.
Yeah. Don't start that shit. We might actually get a good night's sleep.
All right. Fuck that. Dealing with the fallout from the bullshit Monday morning all week has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was still definitely not something I wanted to deal with. But well, I'm a little less than, well, no, actually a little bit more than 2 weeks away from my first con in almost 2 years, man.
Yeah, because the last one was a street fair.
Which seemed like a good idea at the time. Needless to say, it was not. It was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I still made money, but I didn't do like I would have at a con.
Yeah.
It's
It's
funny.
easier. It's easier outside for people to cut and run.
Yeah.
At a con, they can get they're gonna get wedged in and like walk a certain way and everything.
Yeah. You know what? They're right. This is an ugly motherfucker.
Oh, let me see if I can bring that up. From the other chat page. If I can stop echoing. Motherfuckers.
Fuck 7 ducks. Hey, you know that invoice situation hasn't worked out either.
Oh, what a shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ready to laugh hysterically?
Sure.
I did some art.
You did some who?
Exactly.
I'm gonna laugh at your art.
I did some art. Remember, I kept saying I was gonna do a homage to Cyborg Valkyrie's Bulgy the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and it's got this woman kind of like hunched over, almost on her knees, turning around as his arms go up because they're getting busted by the cops. There you go.
You know, I'm not laughing at it. I mean, I'm laughing at the joke, but that's not bad.
And of course, you can see why they call him Bulgy the Clown.
Of course. Aptly named.
Mm-hmm. Like I was trying to say to somebody before they had to open their mouth, no, my Bulgy's lower and to the left. Your Bulgy, yeah, okay.
I know what you're referencing.
Mm-hmm. So to see if he's listening, lurking. I got the hands like really bad, but
Dude, hands are fucking hard.
yeah, it looks like everybody's wearing like gardening gloves. I had to look at Cy's original picture, so I had to go to like the website where he had the hoodie, and I had to turn like the 3D modeling off and look at the back of the hoodie and be like, oh, okay.
I think you did a great job, man.
I was giving him a hard time because he popped in on somebody else's stream and he was offering somebody money to draw Bulgy for him. So I'm typing in. I go, what a fucking douche! I drew it for free. Wasn't good enough, huh? Now you want a real artist to do it. So you got enough black?
Black predators matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I'm not using the Sharpie on this, although I probably will before too long.
Yeah.
Sharpies are a little bit cheaper than these.
Yeah, you use this one close to the body, and then the rest will all be Sharpie.
I think what I'm gonna do is just go with the Predator trophy skulls background. You can't really go wrong with that. I was thinking about making a Star Wars reference in the background, like a Han Solo and Carbonite. But I really don't like drawing that.
Just draw like a wall behind him with a poster of The Last Action Hero on it.
Nice. It's fucked up is I'm actually a wee bit nervous about that con coming up. This will be the first one that I've actually been able to have like the buttons and fridge magnets and shit like that. Yeah, the way my table looks more like a Cracker Barrel than a fucking Artist Alley table. I just need some bullshit game with nails and a little block of wood. Could put Danny Glover and Mel Gibson behind him. That'd be kind of cool. Or a trophy of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Brandon Lee's sister is calling for all actors to go through mandatory gun safety training.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
No, it's better than, we need stricter gun laws. No, you just want to be able to come in and take everybody's guns.
You seen the clip that's making the rounds of Will Smith?
No.
He's on set. Some douche has a prop gun very unsafely pointed at him. And he slaps the gun away, then grabs the gun, clears the chamber, then hands it back to him.
Oh, You mean the toy gun?
Well, they typically use real guns on set, but
Yeah, they typically don't have real bullets on set either.
yeah. But that's the whole thing is that, everybody's like, well, Alec Baldwin really should have treated it like it was a real gun.
It was a real gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alec Baldwin's a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of blame to go around on this one, and I think somebody's gonna end up in jail for a while. It's not gonna be Alec Baldwin, but or somebody's gonna at least end up with a nice wrongful death suit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Maybe it's karma for all the times he called his daughter Ireland a thoughtless little pig.
yeah, she's a lovely young lady. She needs to not be called that.
And by lovely, you mean she's hot.
Yes, yes. Well, I mean, I'm assigning her a value.
$1.380.
Exactly. Yeah. Remember when Kim Basinger was hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are hot. They're all just kind of like
I feel like Peter Griffin sometimes when I get into this. I'm like, remember when Kirstie Alley was hot?
just fat.
Yeah. That's not to say I have it all my damn self, but I'm not a celebrity.
I remember when Sybil Shepherd was hot.
Fuck.
Now she's a crack whore.
I want to say she still lives in Memphis.
Smoking crack.
Well, that's what you do in Memphis.
Okay, makes sense.
It's a college sport here.
Interlude 1 in this book is Under the Influence. So Arthur Adams' Under the Influences are Frank Pizzetta, Mike Golden, Walt Simonson, Jack Kirby, and Barry Windsor Smith.
No Bernie Wrightson.
That's just the first one.
Yeah.
Part 2, A Long Shot Pays Off, because he was the one that created Long Shot with the X-Men. Created Long Shot and Spiral and a whole bunch of other X characters in that silly miniseries. That was really good.
Yeah, I used to really like Long Shot.
Yeah.
I kind of used to like Dazzler too. I mean,
I like Dazzler after they brought her back and made her kind of like more of a badass.
Yeah.
When they got rid of the rollerblades and the disco music.
Yeah. Because isn't Long Shot supposed to be? No, Shatterstar is supposed to be the kid of Dazzler and Long Shot.
Maybe.
Another thing. I don't know. I could be hallucinating. Draw a predator, they said.
It'll be
If it sells, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. about this series? He did Monkey Man and O'Brien.
Oh yeah.
I know you like that because O'Brien was the redhead.
You know what though? I remember not really being that big on the art on that. That was one of those that like was constantly featured by Wizard.
Mm-hmm. And shoved down your throat. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was a little bit more artsy than X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
but X-Men was more fun.
Storytelling. Creative process. Man, this is a long fucking interview. I mean, there's plenty of art to go through this, but still. Oh, that's right. He did Buffy for a while over at Dark Horse too.
Did he?
Yeah, might have just done the covers. And he did the Thor double sized annual where it was the female Thor on the cover, but not Jane Foster, like the once and future Thor. He did a bunch of stuff for Micronauts, like it's like a Baron Karzar Micronauts piece right there.
Oh. Oh, hey, remind me to shoot over what that Deja Thoris turned out like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thanks again for that, because
And then I tagged you in his process for one of the other ones too. I saw.
I saw that. I was like, yeah, I don't already feel inadequate enough. So it's fucking Linsner, man. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, I remember this. The dead new mutants.
Oh wow.
All coming up out of the graves. X Factor 42. Wow, that piece.
Oh wow.
Gene's dead. Again? Yeah. Yeah, he worked on the Showcase series they brought back in the 90s for DC. I'm not sure if he just did covers or what. And he did some stuff for Cross Gen too. pull some character designs and stuff. Quasar and Phoenix from 97. Some sci-fi designs from 2000. Some Brook pencils. Then he started doing some Red Sonja. Fantastic Four covers. Brave and the Bold stuff. I was so mad. I had Russ Leach on earlier, and I went to download to do the podcast thing, and I can't because they started giving you a certain amount of free storage space, so it automatically stores everything. And if you don't go and delete the recording, not the broadcast, but the recording after, then you can't download. You can't download anything anymore.
What the fuck?
So it kind of screwed me.
Who's that? StreamYard that's doing that?
Yeah. Wow. This interview went 88 pages.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I can talk about that much stuff.
Well,
but then again, I'm also not Arthur Adams.
Yeah. So there's a full 2-page introduction written by Chris Claremont. So it doesn't start till page 6, so it's not
that pages. My normal October con, Claremont does that show a lot. MCX, and I've been there 3 times with him, and every single time I forget to bring
stuff.
Anything. I've got a big, huge copy of God Loves Man Kills.
Oh, nice.
I was going to get him to sign. Sorry. Had to let the dog in. All right, how are we going to do this?
Airbrush.
No.
Do you see an airbrush here?
I have one. I actually have 3.
I have
none. Mine are cheap Walmart ones. That's why I have 3.
At least the guy that helps me out during the day hooked me up with a couple of bookcases, and they're like real, like solid wood bookcases, not
the solder bullshit from Walmart
or IKEA.
Yeah, that's cool. So, Mac has discovered classic rock.
No shit.
And he fucking loves it. Now, it's a little disturbing when you get into your truck to take the kids to school in the morning and Mac is singing along with his 8-year-old ass to Aerosmith's Ragdoll, and he refers to himself as Daddy. But I digress. It could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I remember a time where it used to be hot when the strippers would come up to the DJ booth and call me Daddy. Because I know they all had daddy issues, but
yeah.
It was hot until I had a kid, and then it was like real fucking creepy.
Yeah, I have an ex who I hadn't talked to in like 20 years. I started talking to her again. She thinks it's funny as hell to say Daddy when we're talking. And I was like, no. She's like, you used to have a sense of humor. I'm like, yeah, now I got kids. My sense of humor went out the door a long time ago.
No, it's still there. It's just really dark now.
Yeah. Yeah, what doesn't kill us gives us horrible coping mechanisms.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yeah. But it appears that his favorite, at least for right now, is Kiss. And I have Scooby-Doo to blame for that. Because he just watched Scooby-Doo Meets Kiss. Thought it was great.
You said Scooby-Doo instead of a little old gem called Phantom of the Park.
Okay. The Scooby-Doo episode references that very heavily.
I'm sure it does.
Because Gene Simmons knows.
Not to speak of this.
You have to admire the marketing behind them.
Oh, yeah. Well, Gene's a whore, of course.
And he will tell you he's a whore.
Oh, yeah. He'll put the Kiss logo on anything. He doesn't care.
No, not at all. If he can make a buck, he's going to make a buck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I appreciate about him. I'll say this is probably about as tedious as drawing on wood scales on Captain America's armor.
Mm.
Or the little knit marks in Velma's sweater.
Yeah, I guess John Moxley is in rehab.
Oh yeah. Didn't they just have a kid?
Yeah.
I bet you Renee said, "Hey, guess what, dude? We got a kid now.
Mm-hmm.
Take your ass to rehab."
Get your shit together.
Boom. I do like John Moxley though.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed the Dean Ambrose character. Even though he wasn't used properly. But I mean, hell, who the hell is he used properly in WWE?
Nobody.
Yeah. I'll say this though, it's kind of weird that Adam Cole would go to AEW just to be a stooge for Kenny Omega at this point. That's pretty telling. I mean, he was kind of the guy in NXT.
I'm just watching. I'm just looking at some thumbnails on YouTube, and the never funny Russell Brand comedian.
Oh yeah.
Smartened up and started taking shots at the left and calling them out for all the bullshit they've been doing. And out of nowhere, his channel went to like 4 million subs overnight. So he's like, oh, I don't have to act anymore. I can just do this and get paid. But the thumbnail is a big angry face with all the symbols for swearing across the mouth. And it's a sign at a Burger King restaurant. It says, "We all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience." It's like, why are millions quitting work? Well, some of them are quitting because they won't get the jab, and others are quitting because why should they go to work when the government's going to let them collect money at home?
A lot of what has happened, at least I've noticed in this general area, is you have a lot of people who, when they were paid to stay home, they didn't want to come back to their office jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to stay working from home. So they ended up not coming back. And then they got replaced at their office jobs, like their little customer service or IT, tech support, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
By restaurant workers who were like, fuck this. I'm not going to work for chump change and deal with fucking Karens and bullshit like that. Which, they were told for the longest time, hey, get a better job. Well, I guess they went ahead and did that. So now your fast food places are kind of devoid of workers, which I think is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because oh, there he is. Morning, Mike Jimmy.
Mike Jimmy.
There's like some of them, like some of the McDonald's around here are paying like $21 an hour.
Oh, I know, man. That's fucking crazy. Oh, it got me thinking about going to work.
You would slap the shit out of everybody in there.
That's why I want to do it.
Was he fired for not being vaxxed? Nope. He snapped and slapped the shit out of some people.
Screaming through the aisles with Kubrickian glee. just nailing these fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter Sierra worked for McDonald's for a short time, and she was just like, fuck this shit. She's like, Dad, I know you don't really want me to quit my job. I'm like, no, I absolutely want you to quit that job.
When I was 16, I started working for McDonald's early morning shift. And I would work there through lunch, and they'd cut me like as soon as the lunch rush would stop. I would go into the men's room, wash up, change into some proper clothes, a shirt and tie, and some black pants. And I would wander across the street to Stop and Shop, and I would work in the bakery at Stop and Shop until midnight. Sometimes later, because I was really bad at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my first job was I worked for Subway.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, there are a few places that will break as many labor laws as a fucking Subway franchise.
Mike says, hope you're all doing well. Well, it's been a week.
It has definitely been. But we're glad to have Will back.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want me to handle this show by myself. I'm kidding. I don't need Will being a victim of the healthcare system.
Oh, well, I'm going to bring that down for a second because I'm going to share this, even though we're not supposed to.
We're not supposed to. Doing something we're not supposed to do?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
I mean, we do that sometimes.
So this is from a Loza Alexander concert. That's the rapper who wrote the song, the aforementioned song that we're not supposed to talk about. Oops, let's put some big in that. There we go. And it's not very long. It's only like 2 minutes.
Nobody like his ass on. With the cover up and tell the people go Brandon. But we know what they saying though. You can hear the chant in every post. Nobody want this coming because we not in China. Everybody hate a Trump and now they have to drop somebody. That's what they give us. Like we in Squid Game. Drinking like man-made. Like you see it saying.
That's what they get for treating us like we're in Squid Games.
That's me. Oh.
These times people waking up to anything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying means.
And it's great because this is like a football arena full of people just screaming "fuck Joe Biden." All right. Got Mike laughing.
Yeah, see, we're hip.
I used to be.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Mike? You getting ready to go move some furniture? Whoa. Mike is going to be in Germany from Saturday until Saturday next week.
Really?
Yeah, sadly, I wish it was on vacation already. I've never heard of anybody going to Germany on vacation. Hope you're not taking the train.
Oh.
Too dark.
Yow.
Too dark. He's going to have a social media detox with his mom. It's literally 2 hours driving for him. Okay.
Hey guys, shut the door. Scarlett's going to get in there.
Huh?
I was going to say, shut the door. Scarlett's going to get in there. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah.
Even with the train left my ass off, in total, we got 3.5 hours in the train. Well, as long as you don't look outside the window and see Auschwitz, you're okay.
Damn. Will went there.
Hey, it happened.
Wow. And no use in pretending it didn't. It's that Family Guy joke. We were invited.
Train tickets there and back were only 75 euros. Can't beat that with a car.
Dun, dun, dun. I've got some Let's Go Brandon nonsense stuck in my head. Thanks, Will. You bastard.
Put it on your phone while you're taking him to school in the morning. Start singing Let's Go Brandon at school.
Oh, they probably appreciate that at his school.
Would they?
Well, it's hard to tell.
Most of the teachers are all, libs, so.
Yeah.
There was some video footage at a game over the weekend, and Trump was there, and the whole place was doing the "Let's Go Brandon, fuck Joe Biden" chant, and it was just panning out, and you see Trump up in his box just laughing hysterically. With all the small elections that took place over the last 2 days, Democrats lost 2 seats in the Senate. Either the House or the Senate, one of them.
That's a big deal if they lose it in the Senate, because wouldn't that lose their majority?
Oh yeah, they lost the majority. It doesn't help with Joe Manchin over there on the Democratic side that's refusing to vote for anything they want to push through. Wow. They're having a Thanksgiving Day card show in Dedham. And 7-time All-Star Don McKinney for the Bruins will be there. Man, I didn't even know he was still alive.
Thanksgiving Day?
Thanksgiving Day, yeah. Oh, the Friday after Thanksgiving. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Friday after Thanksgiving. But Don McKinney's only going to be there for friggin' 1 hour. They've got Maurice Hurst, former non-championship ring wearing New England Patriot, who's charging $20 for his autograph. McKinney, who's got 7 All-Star rings and only going to be there for an hour, is only charging $11 with free inscription. Then a couple of like old Red Sox players, Bernie Carbo, which I don't remember. He wants $17. Oh no, that's not him. Carbo's $10, free inscription. Louis Tiant, picture from the 70s, who's just an alcoholic now. Go figure. He's the new Sam Malone. He wants,
that one's a little harder than I thought it would.
He wants $17 an autograph, plus wants $7 for an inscription.
Well, nobody really wants an inscription anyway, because if you got to sell that shit, nobody wants it personalized.
Well, I want them personalized because I'm having them made out to me. So, well, I only really get. I got a baseball autographed like once, uh, and but I get a lot of hockey, autograph stuff. But I want it made out to me because it's my shit.
I used to collect baseball cards and football cards and all that stuff, and I've been thinking about getting back into it, but
Waste of money.
yeah, I just I liked getting autographs and shit, but then I think about the Ken Griffey Jr. and Senior picture that I had signed by both of them that my ex-wife destroyed.
Oh damn!
Fucking right. Oh damn. You know. What? It's just some baseball players, bitch. I don't like to use the word cunt, but
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you.
exactly. And this time, I will make an exception.
Also, Life on Cora is inked up to page 18 now, going strong. My autographs are free. Just read my books. I do.
I keep joking with my kid's teacher every time she wants me to sign a test paper that I charge $40 for an autograph. Oh, she thinks it's funny as hell. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm racking up a big tab here.
Oh, yeah.
Macho Man?
Mm-hmm. One of my friends dressed up as Macho Man, but his Slim Jim outfit.
I almost took one of the Macho Man Slim Jim displays from the gas station. Because I thought it was cool as hell. It was like a little plastic Macho Man head, and he's got Slim Jims on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah, that would have been cool to have, and probably could have sold it for a good amount.
oh yeah, they're expensive as shit on eBay now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But everything's expensive now, except for stuff I'm trying to sell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Hodge twins have a brand new T-shirt. Down the left side are all calibers of bullets: 9mm, 22, 380, 40 cal, 45, and down the right side it just says all faster than dialing 911.
This is true.
I used to like the one. Oh, I know you do, Will. I mean, in general. I remember seeing a shirt that was like when your daughter's boyfriend comes to pick her up, throw a shotgun shell at him and tell him after 10 p.m. they come quicker.
That's a paraphrase from Justified.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
God, I love that show. They were talking about bringing back, making a new Raylan Givens series with Timothy Oliphant, and I'm like, fuck, please. That shit was great, and it actually had a decent finale.
And I got so mad because we're doing, we're supposed to do it last week when I was in the hospital, but Thomas and I are doing the Judas Contract from Wolfman and Perez from Teen Titans in the 90s.
Oh, wow.
So it's like 4 issues. So we're doing, 1 and 2 one week and 3 and 4 the next week. Well, I have the trade. So I ripped the bag that was on the trade. I didn't know that they charged me, $20 for a $15 book. Because I guess it was like one of the earlier printings.
Uh-huh.
So I start reading it. And I'm like, and I'm reading. I go, well, I don't remember this. It's not fresh in my memory because I read Judas Contract like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, this isn't clicking yet. In the book, they put 7 issues. They put the 3 issues before Judas Contract started. So I read 3 prequel issues to the Judas Contract, and I still haven't finished reading the first issue of the actual Judas Contract.
Jeez.
And I would have, but I stayed on with friggin' StreamYard's IT guy just to find out that, yeah, you're fucked. You can't upload that audio. I'm like, son of a bitch. I haven't figured out how I can actually download an MP3 file of just the audio from YouTube. So.
Yeah, you've got me looking at how to redo my audio for TikTok videos. Because I knew my audio on that one sucked.
Well, I think because you were holding your phone and you were moving it around the picture so people could take the picture in. And every time you moved the phone away from you, the audio lightened up and there was a bunch of background noise going on. So I don't know if you had fans or something going on.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, what'd you think of that Zatanna?
It looks good finished.
Yeah.
Perfect for me. She's already laying down.
I know, right? Easier to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It already sold. It sold pretty quick.
Good news.
The as yet unfinished Spider Babes has sold too.
Oh, so now you're gonna finish it because it's sold.
Yeah, it's almost done.
I don't know. Sean was asking that earlier. I don't know where Dory's at.
She might be asleep.
Sleeping.
Yeah, she might be.
That's crazy talk.
Hey, just because we don't sleep. I can't say that. I've been sleeping like a baby here lately. Although Mac has been doing this thing where he gets up at about 3 o'clock in the morning and jumps in my bed. It's like, dude. He's like a little grown ass man.
You know, as long as he's not in with his bicycle helmet on, you know.
Hey, that bicycle helmet's awesome.
I hope tomorrow falls out, or I'll have a pretty busy night tomorrow, having to get the pets to the pet sitter. Pets? I thought you just had one cat. Now, here's where I up my asshole quotient of the night. You could just leave them at the Chinese restaurant. Stop calling. We no see your cat. I have a cat and a rat. Why do you have a rat? Used to be 10 rats. So I'm glad I'm out of that mess.
I had a rat in my garage.
No, they're companion animals. The cat is supposed to kill the rat. Well, maybe you can bring the cat to the pet sitter and leave the rat at the Chinese restaurant. They'll be used to that.
Yeah. They'll just put it on a skewer and call it a chicken teriyaki stick.
Exactly. Because my ex wanted rats. Who the fuck in their right mind wants rats? Well, you know, it's your ex. You know, I've always wanted a pet that caused the Black Plague.
Yeah.
You're racist. No, that's what it's actually called. All right, time to prep for work. I'll hear you guys from the kitchen. Not for much longer, because we've been up here for 2 hours now.
Have we?
Yeah.
Well, this one, time's going by quick, but this isn't.
Well, you know, you hadn't finished doing the pencil work when we sat down either.
Yeah. I try to usually get that done beforehand because that's the boring part.
Yeah.
Well, figure the meaning in.
You usually get the pencil work all done, and then you just, you know, you're right into the Tombos and the Copics and stuff. So, but yeah, it's 1 o'clock there, so it's midnight at yours.
Shit. So what do you think so far? It look like a predator?
Yeah.
Cool.
He was great on To Catch a Predator.
Yeah, I told my son Aiden that I was going to draw a predator tonight, and he's like, Jared? No.
Oh no. No wonder why that guy was always trying to sell everybody a 12-inch sandwich.
You know what's weird? All right, so Subway is by far nowhere near the best sub place you can go to,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still good as hell sometimes.
It used to be a lot better.
Yeah.
When they like years ago when they used to cut the V in the top of the bread,
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot better then.
Yeah.
Girl I was
Yeah.
dating when I was working for Domino's used to work for a sub shop out here called Riccati's.
See, that just sounds awesome. Like if you got a place that does sandwiches or whatever, and they've got like a cool Italian name like that, you know it's gonna be badass.
And she was Italian and she worked there.
Oh, that's even better.
Of course, it was right across from the high school, so she hated working there because she was a big girl. So you know, all the popular kids would come in and harass her. Can I get a sandwich? I mean, like if you didn't eat everything again.
Oh fuck. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what would happen if Alec Baldwin was there?
He's your new bitch, isn't he?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm treating that motherfucker to the prison shower, and if it
Couldn't
works out,
happen.
if it works out afterwards, I'm gonna bang his daughter Ireland because she's fucking hot, right?
I always wanted to go to Ireland.
No shit.
What?
All the hills and valleys, and beer. Yeah, real beer.
Oh god. Guinness like a motherfucker.
Yeah, real Guinness. Real Guinness and actual true Irish whiskey. I would be on my ass after one pint. But you're crippled in a wheelchair. You're always on your ass. I know. So I have to do a teleconference with the infectious disease doctor tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
After my PCA fought with the secretary there for like 3 days. He's never been a patient here. And yeah, we went there back in 2019. And another doctor's office confirmed it by looking up the records. She was trying to not let me be seen by him because they knew I didn't get the jab. And they're not allowing anybody that's unvaccinated in their office. I'm like, yeah, that's good because I don't want any of you vaxxed people to actually give me the disease. Because that's kind of how it works. But I found out something that's kind of hilarious with all the lunatic left insisting that everybody gets the jab.
Mhm.
If everybody on the planet got the jab, who would be able to donate blood? Because once you get the vax, because of what the spike protein does to your blood, they can't let you donate blood anymore. You go, oh, so you need all of us to keep you alive. Just saying. You froze. Hello.
Usually it's the art camera that dies.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, the tablet died. I thought it might, but I've got it on the charger, so hopefully I can pick it back up here in a second.
Oh, that's fine. We're not going to stay on too much longer anyhow.
All right.
It's after 1 o'clock, and I'm like,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck all the ducks.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see that fan film? I'm pretty sure it was that my son did it, and it was it was called Dead End, and it was basically Batman versus Predator.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, oh it was badass.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I know Bat and the Sun did a Wolverine versus Predator, and that was pretty.
they do like all like the matchups and stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah, superpower beatdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the shit out of that. I don't know if they still do it or not.
Yeah, they just did one the other day, and it was really good. They usually just have them like outright fight.
Yeah.
But they did filming in a house, and I mean they killed it with it. It was a Wolverine one. And I think it was Wolverine, couldn't have been Wolverine versus Wonder Woman. Because they've done that one already. It might have been Wolverine versus Deadpool. But they had like, a whole bunch of other X-Men in there, like Storm and friggin'
Well, the Wolverine versus Wonder Woman one had the X Mansion in the beginning. It had like Psylocke and Jubilee, but it was all like 90s style X-Men. And that one was really cool. Of course, whoever they had playing Wonder Woman was hot.
Oh yeah, well they got like two regular girls, and they're from the Superpower Beatdown thing, and they do like a lot of like modeling and all that stuff. But all right, we're gonna get up. We're gonna get up out of here, everybody. I will be on tomorrow with a rescheduled guest from last week when I was laid up in the hospital. You can check the schedule on my Twitter profile. It'll have it listed there. And oh no, that's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Judas contract with Thomas, first part. So I got to finish reading the damn thing. Son of a, yeah. So okay, Boomer, tomorrow night, 8:00. And we'll catch you later.
All right.
Take it easy, guys. Stay awesome.